Hey everybody, today I have an impression video for you. Um, However, this is not finished. This is basically just going to be an introduction video to a new impression I'm starting. Well, I mean, I guess I'm pretty far into it now, as you can see, but I just like to introduce it. Um, so this is obviously not finished. Um, Hence why it's just an introduction. Um, However, I'm pretty full speed ahead right now with this one. I talked about it a little bit in my last gear update video. It's 3rd Infantry Division during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Um, Operation Iraqi Freedom 1, I guess you could say. Because there was an Operation Iraqi Freedom 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. It was, it kept on building up. But Operation Iraqi Freedom 1 was basically the invasion of Iraq on March 20th, 2003, and up to the capture of Baghdad, I'm pretty sure, which was in April of 2003. It was early to mid-April. They actually say it was actually formally captured on April 7th, 2003. So, yeah, and the third ID was pretty much at the spearhead of the whole invasion as far as army goes. The army they pretty much went up the western side of Iraq to Baghdad, and then the Marines went up the eastern side to Baghdad as well, and they took Baghdad together. But the Third Infantry Division was pretty much at the tip of the spear in the army sector, I guess you could call it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make this a little quick. We're gonna start up here. Up here we have the beginning, sort of, my work in progress interceptor vest. I don't have any plates in it. As you can see here, I have 4 mag pouches and a canteen. These are interesting. I just got these. These just came in the mail a few days ago. They are RACK rack pouches. That was it stood for Ranger Assault Carry Kit. It was basically just a web, or not web, a chest rig sort of thing that was made for Rangers and different high speed units, like, really high speed units. Somehow, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but somehow these pouches made it to standard infantry units like the 3rd Infantry Division. Um, but if you pretty much all pictures you find of 3rd Infantry Division in that time period in Operation Iraqi Freedom, you'll see them with these pouches. Either these ones are the Alice pouches; those were still being used at that time, but they were a little not as common. They weren't near as common as these pouches were. These are by far the most common pouches you're gonna see in pictures. But I got 4 of them here. Here's my Alice canteen, one of them. I'm gonna get another one and put it on the other side. Uh, yeah, I'm actually gonna replace this with a later one. This is an 88 dated cover, with like an 82 dated canteen. I want to get some later stuff. They actually changed the color of the covers in the 90s to a more sage green color, so I'm gonna replace that. I'm looking to getting some Molly grenade pouches. Probably gonna get like 2 or 3 of them to put up here, and an Alice bandage pouch, which that'll go on here somewhere too. Pretty much all that stuff's gonna go up here. That's pretty much how they did it. However, this was basically however you build it, however it best suits you. But anyway, my vest here. I showed this before in my gear update. video. It's April 2001 dated. It's a medium. It's awesome. This has been on my list for a very long time. So yeah. We're gonna go over here. When I make impressions and stuff, I guess you could say I'm kind of a completionist. I like to try and get all the different gear that one guy would have been issued at that time, so I can have it all complete. So included in that would be this. This is pretty much a commonly issued item. I'm not exactly sure if everybody got one of these, but I've seen a lot of pictures of guys with these. A lot of times during the actual invasion, they would wear these over top of their interceptor vests. So yeah, that was just, because you have mag pouches here and grenade pouches down at the bottom and different ways to attach stuff. So it really worked good. But I'm not going that route. I'm going the route of just attaching stuff to the vest itself. I feel like that'll work a little bit better for me. But I can see where this has its place, though. It's a very effective setup. But going along with the whole completionist thing. Sorry, my camera's a little out of focus here. Anyway, okay there. Anyway, going along with the whole completionist thing, I've seen pictures of guys when they came home and shipping out to Kuwait, which is where we started off at. That's where the bases were before the invasion started. But I've seen pictures of guys wearing these just over their BDUs. It was what they wore to travel. So yeah, that's basically what I'm just going to be using this for. So it's pretty cool. Normally, what would be on here as far as canteens and like bandage pouches and stuff would be on here. I have a bandage pouch there, but I didn't get it over there yet. But I did have the canteen on here. I switched it over. So yeah. Moving down here, I have my DCU, Desert Combat Uniform. This was what was issued to guys before heading over to Kuwait. Now the standard issue would have been the BDU, the Woodland Camouflage BDUs, but this was a theater specific thing, obviously. Here it has the patches on it. It's for 3rd Infantry Division. It's got the Army name tape over there. So yeah, I bought this not long ago. It's really nice. It's perfect. I wanted something that didn't have an actual name tape on it, so that it wouldn't, I wouldn't be taking anything away from anybody. So it's kind of anonymous. That's how I like it to be, sort of anonymous, so it kind of represents all the soldiers who were, over there. Here's the trousers, or the pants. There's nothing really special about them. They're the exact same thing as the BDU pants, just in 3-color desert camouflage. This is dated. What is this dated? I actually forget. 99. I'm pretty sure these are dated. I really forget what these are dated. I'm sure it's somewhere in the 90s though. It's a little bit of a pain to get in there with one hand, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. I'm pretty sure it is 90s though. It might be 99 dated as well. Over here is my Pasgat helmet. On here, this is a 3rd Infantry Division patched helmet cover. I bought the helmet cover like this. I went to, I guess you could say ruin. I want to ruin an original helmet cover by, I wanted something that was legit, and this is legit. These are a little harder to come by, patched helmet covers like this, especially like ones that are older like this. I really like it though. It's awesome. It really completes the impression. And there's nothing really special about it. It's just a regular Pasget helmet. It's 80s dated. Now a 90s one would probably be ideal for me. I'd actually probably prefer a 90s one, but it's really the same thing for the most part. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it honestly. Um, this is not completed. I want to get a tan cat eye band for on here. That's what I'm seeing used most often. These were used, but I'm going with the tan one. And I also want to get an NVG mount on here. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Um, I've seen a couple different names for them, like if it's a mount plate or just a mount. But regardless, it's to mount night vision goggles on them, or night NVG is the acronym for it. So yeah, that's the thing that you see, the little black plate thing on the front. So I gotta get one of those. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure that's all I'd really need for that. Down here I have some personal items. It's pretty hard to find pictures of different personal items that would have been carried at that time. You pretty much have to go with stuff that you see veterans talking about. That's probably going to be my best bet to find information out for something this recent. Now don't get me wrong. This is almost 20 years ago. So this is it's up there, but it's still pretty recent as far as collecting goes. Not many people collect this stuff. That's what's good about it. It's out there and it's cheap and it looks really nice. Especially since you have a lot of older 90s and 80s stuff mixed in, with Alice gear and yeah. So we're gonna talk about this here. This is my T-shirt. That was standard issue. I have a tablet. I want to get a better one. This one's a little rough looking. Got some pens, an ROE card. I made that myself. This is the real rules of engagement at the time. I copied off of an original example I found on the internet. Here's a Bible. These were given out. Notice they have the 3-color desert camouflage pattern on them. This was real. It's from 2006. It's really neat. I showed this before, I'm pretty sure, but it was actually sent over with some guy. It was really neat. Here's a wallet. I don't have anything in here yet. I'm currently working on an ID card, but I don't think I'm gonna put that in here. I'm probably gonna put that in my pocket like they're supposed to be. Don't get me wrong. That all this stuff is not permanent. I'm still kind of working out the kinks in it. So some of this might not stay. No, that really goes along with this too. I have some random MRE stuff. Here's 2 regular MREs. Now they were eaten already, but we still have some of the components, like the accessory packets. Here's some random accessories. It's like trail mix stuff under here, and the wet nap, coffee mix, and salt and pepper. That type of stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that in. It's still neat to have though. I'd like to actually get some more accurate MREs. Some early 2000s ones. That would be ideal. Over here is my rifle. It's an airsoft M16 A4. This mag is actually inaccurate. I want to get some better mags. This is a based off of a newer model mag. But yeah, this is pretty standard for at the time. A lot of pictures you see of guys, they have the 4 stock with the rails on it, so you can put lights and all sorts of different junk on there. But it works. This is there's plenty of photographic evidence of guys using just standard A4s in that. So yeah, again, this is by no means complete. I just wanted to kind of introduce it so you can see what I've been working on lately. I have lots of more stuff to get. I still need some boots. I'd like to get a boonie hat. Of course, the pouches, some more pouches for my interceptor vest. I want to get an Alice pack, even though they weren't used in the field. They were most times strapped to the side of a Bradley or something, or on a truck. But that, again, that goes along with the whole completionist thing. I like to really get a lot of the stuff so it's really neat and accurate, and so I can really portray any time. Like, it's hard to explain, like, kind of portray any different, yeah, I really don't know, just any time that, you know, any setting, yeah, that's it. I can pretty much portray any setting, really. So yeah, I'm gonna get an Alice pack. I have one right here. That's for Desert Storm. It's set up for 82nd Airborne. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, I've been looking into doing another Desert Storm impression video, an updated one, because I've done a lot since my last one. But I'd really like to get it finished a little bit more before I show it. There's a few small items and stuff, that little details that I'd like to, some loose ends I'd like to tie before I do anything with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.